you divorced. But the law made it almost impossible to take custody of your child. They gave you something they call visitation rights. Rights that look strong on paper and weak in real life. Today is one of those days. A day you're supposed to see your child. You arrive, and for a moment, you don't open the door. You just sit in your car, engine off, keys still in the ignition, staring at the steering wheel, because you're not ready to walk inside. You're not ready to feel it again. Inside that house, your child is supposed to run toward you, laugh, hug you. But lately, they don't. They hesitate. They look at you like they're trying to remember who you are. And that tiny hesitation feels like a punch straight through your chest. You remember when your little boy fell asleep on your chest, when your daughter screamed your name first whenever she got scared. Now you hear words coming out of their mouth that don't belong to them. They say, "You never loved Mom. You never cared about me. I feel safer with my new dad, James." Deep inside, you know those words didn't come from your child. They were planted, repeated, watered, until they grew roots inside your child's mind. You feel like a visitor in your own child's life. And when you think about speaking up, the thought hits you like a wall. If I fight this, I'll just upset my child more. So you stay quiet. You swallow it. You carry the weight. You become the forgotten man who is now becoming the forgotten father. You tell yourself, stay calm. Don't react. It's just a phase. But then it hits you. She's not just fighting you anymore. She's using your child as the weapon. The manipulation is subtle, gradual, designed to make you feel crazy. You need clarity. These are the signs. Number 1. Scripted attacks. Your child starts using language no child their age should know. Words that sound like they came from adult arguments, not a child's heart. They don't say things like a confused kid. They speak like a lawyer, or a therapist, or a courtroom. A 7-year-old looks at you and says, "You're always trying to control me like you did Mom." A 10-year-old stares at the floor and says, "You emotionally damaged our family." Those words didn't grow in your child. They were planted. Number 2. Rewritten history. Moments you treasure suddenly get erased. That day at the park where you held the bike while they learned to ride? They say, "That wasn't fun. You were mean." The bedtime stories, the movie nights, the trips where they laughed until they couldn't breathe? Now you hear, "You never really spent time with me. You were always angry." Photos exist, videos exist, but your child talks like none of it ever happened. Their memory didn't change, their narrative did. Number 3, the messenger role. Your child is forced into the middle. They come into your car and say, "Mom said to ask if you're going to be late on child support." Mom wants to know who was at your house last night. They don't understand why they're asking. They just know they've been told to. Then you see it in their eyes. They're not just talking to you. They're collecting information. They're going back with a report. Your child becomes her spy. Number 4. Global rejection. It spreads. It's not only you anymore. Now your mother is toxic. Your father is unsafe. Your sister is weird. Your side of the family becomes a story of villains. Your child says things like, "Mom said your family doesn't really care about me. They're just like you." Birthdays stop happening. Holidays get canceled. Your bloodline gets erased, one sentence at a time. Number 5, depersonalization. This one hurts the most. One day, they don't call you dad. Not dad, not daddy, not father, your first name. That shift isn't random. It's taught, it's coached, it's repetition, it's emotional distance installed. Nobody sees what happens after. Nobody sees you sit alone in the driver's seat, hands shaking, trying not to cry into the steering wheel. Nobody hears how loud the silence is in your house after they leave. Nobody feels your chest tighten at night when you wonder if today was the last time they'll ever hug you back. You're grieving someone who is still alive, and the world tells you to stay quiet about it. They say, take the high road. Don't speak badly about their mother. Be the bigger person. So, you smile while you're being destroyed. You stay calm while your heart bleeds. You keep showing up, even when they don't want you there. Because if you stop, she wins completely. This is what happens when someone sees a child not as a human being, but as territory, a prize, something to be kept from you. This is no longer a disagreement between adults. This is a rescue mission for your child's mind and their heart. Here's how a real man handles this war. First, you stop thinking like a hurt man, and you start thinking like a disciplined one. You understand a brutal truth. This isn't emotional anymore. It's strategic. You don't live in reaction. You don't argue. You don't explode. You shift from chaos to structure, from panic to precision. Here's how a strong father moves. Number one, when your child is used as a messenger, you lower your voice, not raise it, and say, that's an adult issue. Dad will talk to mom directly. You don't argue in front of them. You don't roll your eyes. You don't show irritation. You keep your nervous system calm because your child is watching how safety looks. Number two, you document everything. Dates, times, missed visits, exact words used by your child. Every interference pattern repeated, not in anger, in clarity. Facts beat emotions in court, every time. Number three, when your child is with you, you don't interrogate, you don't pressure, you don't make them feel like a traitor for loving both parents. You make your space feel like oxygen, safe, warm, predictable. Number four, you don't drag them into adult battles. You just become their father again. Number five, you call professionals, not because you're weak, but because you're smart. Attorneys who understand high conflict cases, therapists trained in reunification trauma. This isn't surrender. This is strategy. Number six, you never lose your integrity. Even when it's breaking you, even when you feel invisible, even when you feel erased, you move with awareness because the system is not built in your favor as a man. One angry text can be labeled harassment. One emotional outburst can be called instability. One raised voice can be twisted into danger. So you choose discipline over impulse. Because real strength isn't loud. It's quiet. It's consistent. It's disciplined. The other side creates chaos. You become the calm. You can fight in court and still smile when you tuck them in. You can feel rage and let them feel safety. You can be breaking and still be the rock. Because one day, they will grow eyes that can see. They will ask real questions. They will notice patterns. They will search your name, your messages, your silence. And when that day comes, you want them to find truth, not bitterness. You are not the villain. You are not crazy. You are not weak. You are the father who refused to disappear, who refused to become a ghost, who stayed, even when it hurt. That makes you strong in ways very few men understand. Keep going. Keep documenting. Keep loving. Keep showing up, even when it's thankless, even when it's painful. Your child still needs you, even if they don't know it yet. And one day, they will.